days. So do you do pre-workouts to work? So,
ये तो मैं जवाब दूंगा पक्का.
oh भाई इधर मैं दूंगा.
Guys, we are rolling.
Oh, sorry. What's up, guys? It's Yash with
Abhinav Mahajan, and guys, we are taking question and answers.
from all of you.
And as we posted on the Instagram, we got a lot of questions, and we're gonna try our best to answer all of them with my young bro Yash.
And because most of the questions are interrelated, so all your questions will be answered in this short video. I hope you enjoy. Keep watching.
So let's get on with the first question, bro. Okay, so here is Tanveer asks, do pre-workouts work?
Okay, so pre-workout. It's a very nice question, I would say, because a lot of people are spending so much money on pre-workouts. So I would like to tell you, what's the name?
Tanveer.
Okay, so Tanveer. So basically, all of the pre-workouts have basically three main ingredients. So one is caffeine. Okay, that gives you that jolt, that energy to work out. Then second is beta-alanine. It's said that it increases your endurance. And the third is citrulline, malate, or arginine. So let's come to it one by one. Okay, so caffeine does work. Okay, it's a very good stimulant. It does work. You will feel very good. And beta-alanine is not worth it in any pre-workout because it does not help really. And the third thing is your citrulline, malate, or arginine for pumps. Again, it does not work. So basically, pre-workouts does not pay off very much. If you really want to have something before going out to the gym, you can have black coffee. You can just buy the caffeine pills from any chemist shop or any supplement store. It will do great. But I don't think spending so much money on pre-workout because it comes at a pretty high rate is worth it. So next question, bro.
Okay, so next is, sir, I'm 16 years old. I started gymming on, okay, this is a particular date, and I want to gain muscle and increase my muscle size. What should I do? Right, so, okay, what's the name? I'm not so sure what's the name, but it's Ritik. I think Ritik. Okay, so Ritik, here's the thing. Whenever we are talking about gaining muscle or gaining size, right? So I'm just assuming that right now you're pretty lean. So the first thing that you need to do, I've made a lot of videos on this. If you really want to go and just check out my previous videos, but still, because you've asked this question, make sure that whenever you're designing your workout, make sure that priority should be given to the compound movements. By compound movements, I mean your deadlifts, your bench press, your squats, your, let's say, dumbbell presses, right? And another thing, like as they say, bodies are not made in the gym, they are made outside the gym. So once you go outside the gym, you have to make sure that you keep your diet on point, right? Focus on good carbs, focus on good proteins, fats. With carbs, take good rice, take good like oatmeal, and then there's like proteins you can have. If you're not vegetarian, you can have a chicken, fish, and if you're vegetarian, focus on more of the dairy stuff and the tofu and the soy, right? And with the fats come the healthy stuff like almonds and peanut butter and stuff. So make sure that you are having these very densely caloric foods. Also know that what your maintenance calories are, have a BMR calculator, and make sure that you're eating above them, right? Just do these basic things, very basic stuff. If you can just do these calculations and eat those foods, I'm sure you're gonna gain muscle very fast.
And I have a video on bulking, like the step-by-step guide for bulking, so you can check it out and know how much calories you need to bulk up and how much protein, carbs and fats there should be in your diet. It's a step-by-step video and it will definitely help you.
Yeah, it's a pretty good video. I've watched that one. I really think if you're a beginner or you're intermediate, please do go and check out his video. It's what's the name of the video?
Bulking step-by-step.
Yeah, step-by-step bulking by Yash Sharma, right? So he has a channel named Fab Fitness India. Please go and visit and watch that video. Okay.
So next question is from a friend of mine, Siddharth Sharma. And it's like a broad question, but what factors must be kept in mind while designing a hypertrophy based program? So, okay, this is a very tricky question. If you see, there's so much in the internet. Okay, some people say you need to hit as heavy as possible. Then some people say, okay, moderate weights like from 6 to 12 reps is the best. And some people are even say that you should train at 12 to 15 reps. The typical answer is that there's no particular way for training for hypertrophy.
Yeah, it's different for everyone. It's different for everyone.
And right now there have been there was a recent meta-analysis in which they do a summary of a lot of research, and what in that research was discovered that as long as you're lifting weights, as long as you're giving a volume to your muscles, they will grow. There's proven evidence that people have grown equal amount of muscle at 12 to 15 reps, at 6 to 8 reps, and at even at 1 to 5 reps. But if you are training at 1 to 5 reps, you need to do a lot of sets to accommodate that volume. For hypertrophy, the main thing is the volume, that how much you need to train and how many sets you need to train your body part. And as long as you are training, you will grow muscles. But for hypertrophy specific, for the bodybuilders, we want to grow muscles as well as we would like to gain some strength. Yes. Because what's the point of being aesthetic?
Yeah, of course.
You cannot gain muscle. So for that purpose, I think 6 to 8, and for some exercises like bicep curls, people even do bicep curls for 6 reps. But for me, it does not make sense. I don't feel anything in my arms. For my biceps and triceps, I like to train at 10 to 12 reps. And for my other body parts, I like to stick with 6 to 8 reps. That's all. As long as you're lifting weights, will definitely increase.
Yeah, another thing that I want to add is, like, he gave a very good explanation. More thing what I want to add is, like, let's say if you're doing a compound move, keep the rep range between 6 to 8, 6 to 10, right? That's enough, more than enough. But when you go towards more isolation moves like the machine flies and pec deck machines and the reverse flies, right, where you're using lighter weights and trying to focus on a specific point, you can have the rep range between 10 to 15. I even have some friends and some athletes who have actually got a lot of muscle growth when they're training between 15 to 20. So of course it's different for everyone, but these are the basic rules. Compound movements 6 to 10, and when it comes to the isolation moves, keep them between 10 to 15. It will surely help you. Okay, so next question is by, I think it's Raghu. And Raghu asks, Abhinav, can I get fit doing skipping? I hate running. You jog on the you jog on the treadmill. Can I substitute running with skipping? Those are really complicated stuff as well. But yeah, what he means to ask, what I'm assuming here is that can you actually get fitter by skipping rather than doing the jogging? Okay, so I'll take this one, right? So the thing is, Raghu, it's Raghu. So Raghu, here's the thing. When it comes to fitness, there's no one particular rule that you have to do jogging or you have this particular exercise and only then you will become fit, right? So if you feel more comfortable while doing skipping, and if that motivates you to get up every single day and get out of the bed and go out there and work out and do exercise, right? So that is what you need to do. There's no much difference. Even if you want to go for fat loss, you want to reduce weight, if you are able to come below the calories, the maintenance calories, and if you can have that calorie kind of a calculation with you and you are doing that through skipping, right? If you're burning calories through skipping, it's more than fine. But just make sure that you don't have any joint pains and stuff. I don't want you to come after like 6 months and start bombarding me with these. So just make sure of that you don't have any knee pains or joint pains. And if you don't have them, please, I will really request you that do whatever it takes for you to get out there and do some real workout. Right? I hope it helps. I'll take the next question.
The next question is from actually not a question, it's a comment from a girl from LA.
Nice.
She said, good post. Thank you. Okay, so the question is from Harneek Singh Man.
Yeah,
Harneek Singh Man. So what he's asking is, which workout split is great for size and strength gain? Okay, so he's a pretty, regular follower of my page.
Nice.
So, Mr. Singh, I would like to tell you that you should not follow what is. We'll do some cutting over here.
Yeah, sure, it's fine.
So, Harneek, I would like to say that there's no particular way for training, because as long as you're training, you will grow muscle. But what the current studies shows is that you need to train each body part at least 2 to 3 times a week. So for doing that, okay, I'll tell you 3 examples, 3 good ways. You can do an upper body day, a lower body day, rest, and then an upper body, lower body. And on the 5th day of your training, you can train your arms or shoulder, whatever it is weak. The second way is that, which I really like to train with, is push-pull legs, rest, and then push-pull legs. And that's the way even that the guy, celebrity who just recently got buffed up.
Who?
That high school musical guy.
Zac Efron.
Yeah. That's the program that Zac Efron follows. And the third way will be a full body split. So you do a full body split, you take 1 or 2 days rest, and then again you do a full body split. What I would like to tell you is that, okay, what even Eric Hung said in his book, that following a very perfect routine, okay, that makes total sense with the science and evidence, but which does not make perfect sense in your routine, will never make you any gains. Okay, so you have a very busy schedule and you cannot train for 6 days. So there's no point of training for 6 days. Train for 3 days. You'll be more relaxed. You'll be gaining more muscle. You'll be more recovered. But if you just want to train for 6 days or 5 days just because I said it or Abhinav said it or some other fit guy on YouTube said it, and you're very busy, so it does not make sense. So try to train your each body part 2 to 3 times a week, but also make sure that program fits in your lifestyle and you can get enough rest as well.
Yeah, see, I am an ectomorph, right? The thing here is I train 3 to 4 times a week.
Yeah, you train with full body as well.
Yeah, I train with full body. I train full body 2 times a week, right? So I have like Monday and Tuesday, and I train for strength and muscle, both, right? So I have pretty heavy lifts when it comes to deadlifts and squats and everything. So I train for both. So on Monday and Tuesday, I will have my like bro splits, what they call, or like, let's say the upper body and the lower body. And then on Thursday, I will have a full body workout, and then on Saturday again, I will have a full body workout, from which one will be for hypertrophy and the second will be for strength training, like focused on strength training. So you can do that day, you can do that way also, that you can have a full body workout where you're just focusing on the compound lifting moves and rep range of, let's say, 4 to 6, and then have a hypertrophy training day on the same week where you're focusing on the repetition between 8 to 12. I hope that this should help you, Nick. Okay.
Question is, a bit strange. You would like to answer, bro? I wanted to ask. Okay, it's from Rijul Chopra, and I wanted to ask if all this masturbation depletes testosterone. Is this Hawks true or not? I think your videos are awesome. Thanks, bro, for the compliment. Would you like to answer this video, or do you think need to answer?
No, I think you can answer this one. Okay, I'll try to take this one. Okay. So here's the thing, though I am not, I am not very keen on, taking these kind of questions. I just think that, again, the same thing, I think it's equivalent to the height thing, the other question. Okay guys, I don't want to be very scientific in this one, but just understand this thing. Excess of everything is bad, right? You're going to overdo it, it's going to affect you in some way, right? Right? It's not like a tank and you start doing some stuff and the tank's gonna get empty. It's not gonna happen.
I've heard this. मैंने एक myth सुना है कि भाई 2 लीटर ही है body में.
2 लीटर है तो
use करोगे खत्म हो
जाएगा. Your body is continuously producing. Yeah, see, your body is very smart. Even if you lose this amount of blood, your body is gonna regenerate it using more red blood cells. Every single day you're losing millions of cells on your body. Your body is regenerating it, right? Your body is going to lose testosterone, some of it, it's going to regenerate.
In fact, I would like to, add some something. There's a research on examine.com, you can read. In fact, when you masturbate, the testosterone levels are gone down, but very little. Very little. So, I would not suggest you to go masturbate and then work out. Obviously, your energy will be down. The same thing.
But again, the same thing. I'm just cutting you off here. There is some myth also, like it's very reverse of that. I still remember I was a teenager. I had a couple of friends who were like, "Acha yaar, masturbate karke aao. Aaj deadlift zyada lagegi." Deadlift.
Whatever that is, but it does not affect your muscle size. Okay, if that was the case, Jeff say, you see, he's right.
Yeah.
All the time he's just running for pussy and
stuff. Yeah, he's very open.
Yeah, and if that was the case,
a guy needs
Jeff's
body and pussy.
Jeff's would be like this. He would have lost all his testosterone.
Your body is very smart.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing will happen.
Once a day is totally fine.
No, it's like just don't overdo it.
Yeah, don't do it 5 or 10 times a day.
Just,
then you're like,
just don't kill yourself. Right?
Yeah, keep yourself alive.
Overworking out. If you overwork out, that's also harmful for you.
Yeah.
And if you over masturbate, that's also harmful for you. So just keep it simple.
But as soon as long as the point of depleting the testosterone, nothing.
Yeah, just keep it simple as possible.
Yeah.
Let's take the next question. Okay, my phone got locked. Right. So the other thing is, okay, I think it's Yash. I think it's Yash. So he asked, "Sir, I want to increase my height. I'm only 15-year-old." Alright, okay. First of all, I've got these like zillions of questions for the same thing. Can I increase my height? Here's the thing. Here's what science tells and here's what my...
He's gonna get disappointed.
No. See, here's the thing, guys. When it comes to increasing your height, right? There's no magical supplement, there's no magical formula that can actually calculate how tall you want to be. First of all, it depends on your genetics. For me, I'm 6 feet 2 inches, my dad is tall, and my mother is like, let's say she's 5'8", right? So I have good genetics. Yeah, it's good genetics. On top of that, here's the thing. 2 years ago, my height, like I won't say stunted, but my height stopped at 6 feet, right? After that, I started doing a lot of hanging moves. Now, I'm talking about myself. I'm not saying that will work for you. I started hanging a lot. I used to be a national basketball player before, but then now I again started playing basketball, right? So you can say what that did for me is that helped me to increase 2 inches of size, even after 22 years of age, right?
I never thought that you can increase your height.
That's what I'm telling you, right? So it won't be a surprise that you're just 15, my friend, right? You still might be having a lot of potential. So even if you're not 15, let's say you're 20 and you still have these questions that are going on. First of all, your height depends on two things: the growth of your bones and your growth hormone levels. So if genetically the growth of your bones is, let's say, it's made for a taller height, you will grow tall no matter what happens, right? And the rest is about the growth hormone, and that is something that you cannot change. But what you can do to make sure that you reach your genetic potential, whether it's growing muscles, whether it's your height, make sure you're recovering properly. Your diet is good in calcium, have good dairy products, and make sure that you're sleeping well, right? In the teenage, most people make mistake. Like I used to make this mistake. Like again, the same thing: sleeping late, waking up early, going to the parties. I know, girls and all it comes this time, but again, you have to make sure that you stay healthy, right? Have enough of sleep, and you have good amount of calcium and good diet and nutrition in your body. And I'm really sure that you can really push towards your genetic potential. But again, the same thing, there's a limit to that. I don't know what that limit is. No one can answer exactly what that limit is going to be. But make sure you create an optimal environment for that genetic potential to be reached, right? So I hope that this helps, right? So next question is, okay, so this is for both of us. It's like, how do one get rid of boobs?
Man boobs.
I think it's some man boobs.
Okay. So let's answer this question. So I'd like to answer this question. So one thing, okay, most people actually do not have man boobs. Having man boobs is sort of a
abnormal. Yeah, it's like
what most people have. What I'm saying
fat.
Yeah, that's mostly fat, and it's basically skinny fat. It's the skinny fat people mostly who suffer from this man boob problem, because in their entire body their frame looks skinny. They wear clothes, they don't look fat.
Yeah.
But they have some hanging fat over their chest.
And they're saying it's man boobs.
And they think that it's man boobs. So one thing, okay, if you have man boobs, which is termed as gyno. If you have gyno, okay, there's no way to get rid of it other than an operation.
Yeah,
you need to get an operation.
It's a small surgery.
Yeah, it's a small surgery. But
okay, next one is, okay, it's from my brother Shred Singh, so it's like nice to work, brothers. Okay, thank you so much, bro. And okay, there's one more question. Okay, when did you start working out? Now nice physique, bro. Okay, it's not a question, but so I can answer. Okay, so I started working out about, let's say, 9 years ago. Right, I started working on it when it was 2000 when I was 16. So when I was 16, now I'm 25, and so I started working out 9 years ago, and yeah, what were we thinking about? Okay, nice physique, bro. Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, 9 years and nice physique. Next question.
The next question is, for how long do we cut after bulk? Clean, he has mentioned that. The question is from Yash Kumar. He said that he has bulked clean and he has bulked up for 1 year, and he does not want to lose muscle and arm size. So for an interesting question,
Yes.
after bulking up for 1 year, the only concern is like, I don't want to lose muscle.
Dollar come now,
Especially because what happens your t-shirts start getting loose.
Yeah, you come from an XL to L and then the medium, and you start feeling a little weird. Yeah.
So to be really honest, it's not possible without steroids to not lose a single percent of muscle. But what you can do is, you can make that muscle loss as minimum as possible. That's what you can do. In fact, when I did my first cut, I didn't lose muscle. If you compare my photos, I actually look bigger. So for not losing muscle on a cut, the best thing is aim to lose only 1 to 1.5% of weight per week. That's your golden rule for a successful cut if you don't want to lose a lot of muscle. So let's say you're starting at 90 kg, so aim for losing only 1% of weight, so 900 grams a week. And then when you're down to like 80, start with losing around 800 or less than 800, around 600 grams a week. So that's all. The aggressively you try to lose weight.
Yeah, the more muscle you're gonna lose. So do it slowly. You don't have a long vision. Let's say you have a target. Okay, let's say next 16 weeks. Let's say you have a target of 16 weeks, 4 months, right? You wanna lose, let's say 5 kgs, 5 or 10 kgs. That's it. So have like the minimalistic target you will have, and the exact vision, the exact number that you will have. That is what will actually decide how much muscle you're gonna lose. Right? Okay. So you want to take you ask. Okay. Okay, so the thing is, hey bro, I'm not able to squat properly. Reason, I don't know, like can't lift heavy. Okay.
There can be multiple reasons for this.
Here's the thing.
You can make
it's like it's gonna be a separate video on my channel, and you please make sure that you watch that, because I'm gonna tell you everything about like ankle mobility and your posture and your bracing and your breathing. Everything.
Stability.
Yeah, definitely I'm gonna tell each and everything. But just to give you a small instance, I am someone who had a herniated disc last year, right? On the bed for 2 months. I have flat feet, right? Weak knees because of wrong lifting throughout the years, because I used to do a lot of half heavy squats, like I see a lot of kids doing these days, right? And you can understand with that weak back, and you have a very long range of motion. I'm 6 feet 2. The doctor said me, okay, I can never lift heavy squats. I can never do. And I'm someone who has been like, I really want, I am, let's say, fantasized whenever I see someone, doing heavy squats. Though I don't lift that much. But then I decided, like, I'm going to research a bit on more than that. And then I worked with a few physiotherapists when I was in Shanghai working as a model. I worked with a few chiropractors. And then I worked on my ankle mobility. And then I worked on my bracing, my breathing, the posture, the butt wings that you have. And, again, I have the flat feet problem. So make sure that you're using the proper lifting shoes. So they can be myriad of, let's say, problems or myriad of challenges that you're facing right now. That's why you're not able to squat properly, right? But again, if you really want to know more about this, please send me your squatting video. Just a video where you're squatting the side pose and the back pose on abhinavfitness@gmail.com. I'm gonna put the link in the description, right? Send me a video there, right? Or on the Instagram, just send me a video. Maybe I can recognize that where you're facing the problem. But definitely, I'm gonna make another video on that. Like, I see a lot of people not able to squat properly and heavy.
In fact, most people
can actually can't hit the depth. They cannot hit the depth. They cannot go as to the grass, though it's not possible. Yeah, it's not necessary for everyone to do that. But still, I know, when they say as to the grass, it feels sexy, when you hear the name. But still, I'm gonna make another video of that. Okay, next question.
Next question is from Piyush Ahuja. He asked that benefits of being on maintenance calories. Will one able to lose fat and build muscle? As I'm already 80 kg and I don't want to cut, I don't want to bulk. Okay, that's a very nice question, bro. And of course, you have already answered the question yourself as well. That when you will be on a maintenance calories and when you will be working out, you will definitely be losing fat, and then you will also be losing. You will also be adding some muscle.
Right.
But the process will really be very slow.
Very slow. Like, you will almost look the same for next 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. You will look like this month. Yeah, it can happen.
Yeah, in fact, for
depending on your genetics, it
can
actually.
In fact, for the next 6 months, you might look same.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing that you wanna do. Like, what happens? We bulk up. Like, even I've reached 90 very quickly. I don't wanna gain more weight.
Bulked up.
Yeah, so I don't want to gain more weight, so that's what I'm doing. I'm on a maintenance calories. Then I'm gonna stay at this for next 3 or 5 months. Then I'll start again bulking up. So that's what you can do if you want to be on a maintenance calories and you don't want to cut, but you don't want to bulk as well. Then stay on your maintenance calories. You will definitely lose a bit muscle, and you will also add a bit of you will definitely lose a bit of fat, and you will definitely add a bit of muscle. But again, you need to be patient for that.
Yeah, I think he answered it pretty perfectly almost.
So guys, I hope I answered most of your questions, and the video was pretty long. So the questions which could not be answered will definitely be in the second part. The link is in the description box, and it will be on Abhinav's channel. So do check out that video as well. So that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you. Do subscribe to my channel. Also, you put it on strength upgrade.
Yeah, of course. No, I'll put it on Abhinav Mahajan.
Okay, and do check out Abhinav Mahajan Fitness. It's a great channel. He's a great person, I would say. So I'll see you next time. Peace.